got quite a bit of orichalcum. Came back out because I waited until day. And I wanted to talk to this
May
guy.
your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Usually does.
You speak to Borgug, chief of Dushnik Jarl.
Apparently he does not have
All
any
right,
more
then.
work for me, so we are free to go. That was it. So, orichalcum, that's our first Orc Stronghold down. But now we had, oh, those are Dwemer ruins. I can tell from here. I am overly familiar with those. Although I was told one of them was not Dwemer and in fact ancient, but these look very Dwemer to me. Maybe the Dwemer are the ancients. What? That's not like a dragon thing, is it? Oh, what's that up there? We're right next to the ruins and I still get distracted way too easily, thanks to the earthquake. So there are now earthquakes, and I'm not entirely sure why. Hopefully the game will let us know at some point, and we just won't have earthquakes forever. You know, eventually they'll be like, oh, by the way, I've been causing all those earthquakes. You know, some mad scientist deep within the Dwemer ruins. I knew it. Something like that. We'll see. But for the time being, I want to see what's with the cairn stones up here. Oh my. This looks good. Let's see what we have down here. There's nobody here, but light armor forging. Take a look at that. Hey, what do you know? Smithing increase. As you might expect from a book about forging. Coin purse. Don't judge me that I stole. There's like no reason for him to keep it. I'll take it. We're getting lots of healing potions. I'm barely using those anymore. So I am amassing them. Hey, good thing I checked down here then. Good thing. What is that? Hanging moss. No thanks. Is there something up here too? Oh, it's just the hanging moss up there. Okay, so this is the general direction we're going. We're heading in there. Oh, Dwarven ruins, the Dwemer ruins. Hopefully they're not as bad as they were in Morrowind. We've only done one of them so far in this game. And it wasn't too bad. I just did not notice that I didn't go one particular direction. Outside of that, it wasn't too bad. Morrowind, though, it was, you know, puzzles every time we went in there. And they weren't necessarily, you know, puzzles that you could figure out. They were puzzles that you just guessed and checked. And I ended up having to look up quite a few things. It was like, okay, hit the left one. Okay, where's the skeever? I'm like, what's coming? You know, you start, there's the earthquake again. Throw me around the Dwarven ruins and I think bad things are gonna happen. I still think bad things are gonna happen, but let's go in. Yeah, in those it was like, hit the left lever, leave the room, then hit the right lever outside, then go back in, then hit the right one, then go back out and hit the left one. It was that kind of stuff. And it was not fun. What? Is that you? Well, I have a feeling that wasn't you. Oh, people are talking in my head again. That's not my favorite thing.
Back before it's too late.
Yeah, that's not Ayla. I don't think that was in my head, though. I think that was someone over here. Alright, what's the deal? Alright, earthquakes. Oh, they are centered here, it looks like. So I am investigating the earthquakes around here. That wasn't my original intent, but I'll take it. That is not good. Because I have one of those back. Whoa!
Huh? What are you still doing here?
How you doing?
Let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? Just like all the others.
You want to join me? We have a party of 3. What treasure?
It's a long story. You ever heard of Ethereum?
No.
A rare mineral used by the dwarves. Supposedly, they had to build a special forge, the Ethereum Forge, to even work with it. The items it made were so powerful, they went to war over it, and the forge was lost. Or so the story goes.
And that story led you here?
I spent my life tracking down that legend, until my damn apprentice stole everything from me, and published it all under his own name. And now I can't rest. Not until I have proof. Something to show the world what I discovered, what I did. That my life mattered.
Who are you again?
But it's hopeless. I died here, just like all the others. Turn back. Turn back before you become the next victim.
What killed you? I can handle myself?
Sure, that's what they all say. I'm not going to talk you out of it, am I? I know. I was just like you once.
Don't you start talking.
Well, if you want to reach the summit, you're going to need some help. You want a hand?
Sure.
All right, lead on then.
I was kind of joking when I said you want to join, but that's what ended up happening. Apparently, I've already completed the quest. There wasn't anything up here, was there? Yeah, I have to go this way. Now she's no longer ethereal. Now she's, actually things. I can, touch her and all that. There was, a dead body floating down there, but I wasn't able to really get down there in time. So what killed everybody around here? That's the question. It
This
can't...
is where I ended up. It was quite the fall.
You don't mind if I steal from you, do you? She probably would mind if I ate her, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, the Ethereum Wars. That all seems... Oh, why did I take that? That all seems very poignant to what we're talking about here. So we're going to read both of these. Catria's journal first. Or Catria's. 17th of sun's height. Damn that scheming elf. Damn him. He steals my notes, my discovery, and publishes it under his name. 20 years of my life spent digging through these ruins. And what do I get? A dedication? Friend and colleague, my ass. He's just mocking me. Well, I'll have the last laugh. Terran may have my theory, but he doesn't have any proof. Not yet. If I can find the forge first, I can show the world this is my discovery. Mine, not his. 4th of last seed. I've got a lead. One of the moldy old books in Zund mentioned the forge, ruined through and through, but I was able to copy down a few scraps, including a map of the first era Dwemer kingdoms. Need to cross-reference it with modern borders when I get back. I see. Here's the results. We've got this place, Arkansas. This one was on the inscription, apparently the main Ethereum Research Center. It seems like the place to start. Number 2, way over there, mentioned as Bethar Zell, Allied City. Not Bethar Dams, though. Looks like a smaller site north or northwest of there on the river. The primary source of Ethereum is at 3, extracted from some deeper mine. 4, a storage site for raw Ethereum, just outside a major city. Apparently it had to be kept outside because the Ethereum was harmonically volatile. 5, no name, no identifying information, but page after page of ruined diagrams. Couldn't make out much, but looks like an astrolabe, a gear, some sort of crest in 4 pieces. Could this be the location of the forge? Something important, at least. 20, wait, wasn't there a 6th one? Wasn't there a number 6? No, just the 5. 22nd of last seed, Arkansas. My map may be rough, but it was enough to get me here. There may be something to this after all. 23rd of last seed. Reach the treasury. There's a tonal lock here, still active. Oh, great. It's going to be a music puzzle. So, judging from the corpses, it's safe to say the traps are still active too. Couldn't find any clues, so I'll make a sketch and work through this carefully. 5 resonators, 5 tones. Just have to hit them in the right order. Let's see. So she found 1 and 2, not 3. So I have to guess 3, 4, and 5. Shouldn't be too difficult. All right, lots of good clues in there. I'll see how much of that I actually have to remember. I'll try to remember to keep that one with me. We'll see, though. We'll see. The Ethereum Wars. How long is this? Actually, pretty long. But that we'll read it anyway. It's important. The Ethereum Wars by Taryn Dreth. This is the guy that stole her research. Dedicated to Katria, my friend and colleague. The end, when it came, was swift. In the span of 3 short years, the great dwarven cities of Skyrim, from Markarth to the Velothi Mountains, fell before the armies of the High King. Cities that had held fast against the Nords for over 100 years crumbled abruptly and without warning. For centuries, scholars have marveled at the sudden collapse of the Dwemer city-states. Even the Nords seem to have been taken by surprise, though their chroniclers were quick to ascribe their success to King Geller's inspired tactics and the blessings of Shore. My research suggests a much different cause. However, in the decades preceding their fall, the dwarven cities of Skyrim had been decimated by internal disputes and infighting over a most surprising cause, Ethereum. Modern scholars know Ethereum as a rare luminescent blue crystal found in some Dwemer ruins. Most consider it a little more than a curiosity, as it has proven all but impossible to work with. While it has a strong magical aura, it is alchemically inert, and no known process can enchant, smelt, mold, bind, or break it. To the dwarves, of course, such problems were merely a challenge. In the years following King Harold's reign, the Dwemer discovered a considerable source of Ethereum in their deepest delvings. An alliance of 4 cities led by Arkanthoms. The Great Research Center in the Southern Reach was formed to oversee its extraction, processing, and study, and a new Ethereum forge constructed to smelt it under precisely controlled conditions. If the inscriptions I discovered are to be believed, the results were nothing short of spectacular. The items produced by the forge were artifacts of immense power, imbued from the moment of their creation with powerful enchantments. The Dwarven alliance shattered almost immediately as the 4 city-states and their rivals attempted to claim the forge. We can only speculate that none were successful. Decades of conflict merely weakened them all, allowing for King Geller's subsequent conquests. And though the Dwemer reclaimed most of their lands a century later, there is no evidence that they ever resumed their research into Ethereum. Perhaps the costs had just been too great. But nothing like the Ethereum forge described in the inscriptions has ever been found within the borders of Skyrim. It may have been destroyed long ago by the Nord invaders or the Dwemer themselves, or perhaps it, like the secrets of Ethereum itself, still remain to be discovered. Well, the Ethereum Wars. I did. I have it. So she did want me to loot her after all. Is that a thing? That is not a thing. Stop that. Hopefully, like, the game won't, like, kill me with an earthquake. I can't seem to get up here. There we go. There we go. And it was all worthless. There's nothing there. Can I get... Thank you. Okay. So, this way. Wait a second. Alright, there's a Falmer here. That's kind of to be expected, I guess. Can I... Come on. There's a thing. I want the thing. Thank you. Centurion Dynamo Core. I'm taking it. I don't know what it does, but I'm freaking taking it. Okay, are you guys just gonna stand in my way this whole time? Maybe a party of 3 is a bad idea.
Since the plague, this place has been pretty unstable.
Alright, Spider Worker. Hey, 2-handed increase, level up. Good to know, up to level 21. Ooh, is that a thing that I want? I don't have one, so I'm gonna assume it is. Ah, crap, that one isn't. Just regular Dwarven scrap metal is not a thing that I want, so maybe the bent one isn't either. If the regular one isn't, then the bent one shouldn't be either. Dwarven bolts, oil, and the lever. Ah, can't remember which one. This is all the same thing. Can't remember which ones are good. So, where are we headed? Ah, up. Ayla knows the way. I'm not used to Could you not? I'm not used to walking on pipes. It's not something that I look at and go, that's the way. Apparently I can't do corners very well either. Alright, let's just drop down here. And we've reached a point of no return. So hopefully this door opens. Thank you. So that still works.
See that thing? Dwarves call them kinetic resonators. At least not among the clans in Skyrim. Just hit them. Do whatever it is they're supposed to do.
Like that. Alright, looks good.
Falmer, up ahead.
Yeah, they're gonna be everywhere.
Things will hit eyes, no matter how many you kill.
So, maybe it's just my guess here. But I'm gonna assume, like, Falmer are like descendants of Dwemer. Because they're always here. And they're both considered to be elves. Even though these look like goblins to me. But that's kind of close enough, isn't it? Oh, you know, that sounds really good. Poisons are good. We got a little bit of upgrades though, because I'm not able to take them out with one shot like I usually am. So, maybe they're a little stronger than many. And we lost Ayla! So much for my party of 3. I know one of you are here. Oh, that's right. I got a level. I forgot all about it. A Nordic barnacle. And a shovel. You can keep your shovel. Alright, level up. Let's see what I want to do this time. We'll still go with health. We'll make it even. 300, 200. Let's see. I did get a lot in smithing. Am I able to do anything with this? Not really. Which kind of sucks considering. Heavy armor? It's gonna take 50 to get up to that. Alright, so we got... No, I don't have that one. That's why I have to... Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay, two-handed up to 77. You gotta give me something for that, don't you? No? Okay, I already got sweep, so... That's like the big thing right now. Kinda sucks. Felt like I did so much better than that. Maybe lockpicking again? Nope, that takes 50. Quick hands is not for me. I'm not really in it for thieving, you know? Maybe enchanting again? New enchantments are 40% stronger? That could be better. I could start actually selling things. Soul gems provide extra magicka for recharging. And I'm not really using those at all. You know what? I might just hold on to it. Let's just hold on to it. We'll hold on to it and hopefully we'll find something better eventually. Just none of those stood out to me as something that were all that great to spend on right now. I'll take that. Yeah, all that's pretty good. Seriously? Are all my companions going to do that? At least they know when I move against them for a little bit. They're like, oh, he wants to move forward. Yeah, I want to move forward. Let's keep going. Uthrad is thirsty. Okay.
Quiet place, huh? Isn't it more impressive if they're all falling to pieces?
I can't hear you. There's water rushing. What? Ah, he's up there. It's a Falmer! Oh no! I've been poisoned. That's good. How could you? Alright, down you go. Give me your gold. Give me your gold. We'll move on. I don't even know why I keep looking for gold. I look for things and I'm like, hey, I might as well grab the gold while I'm here. It's usually how it works. Now I have a huge stockpile of gold with nothing really to spend it on.
There's a chest in there. The door's sealed.
Yeah, but there was probably something. There's nothing over here. When you killed the guy, he fell. You need to learn how to kill people right. Okay, backing off. So, you said something about this side. There's a treasure chest on the other side, but the door is sealed. There is the lever to open it, most likely. There's a couple levers over there. So this might be like the fast way out when we're done. I always have to kind of be wary of where that is, so that I don't think I missed an area. But really, I'm gonna try to explore as much as I can no matter what. Oh, freaking showers. Why are they so much harder than the Falmer? That doesn't even make sense. How are you not dead yet? How is it not dead? I kept on going, okay, just one more hit. And then it didn't happen. I must have been hitting the Falmer. It's the only way I can think that that would have happened. I'll stand here for a bit, regenerate. I did get what, auto saving. Why were we auto saving? I did get a request, like I said, though, to try to speed things up if I looked at the healing spell. Problem is that I don't think it'll be faster to actually equip that, cast it, and then pull out Luthrat again. You know? At the end of it, I think just standing around will actually save time in the long run. Seriously? There we go. These guys are not that difficult. They're not the ones that I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about the actual dwarven things. This small stuff. So, Falmer, they're freaking everywhere. Yeah, you can keep those. I'm already like really close to full, aren't I? Alright, Chowris, and then that's the Chowris Hunter Fledgling. That's not good. They have hunters around here. Fucking. I fucking missed. I thought it was so much closer. Why did I sweep too late? Why did I sweep too late? Alright, she's like dishing out dwarven arrows for me to pick up. Oh. Is this the right way? Is this the right way? Okay, that leads out. That's the summit, but I probably have to go like all the way around here in order to find it. Alright, this looks like it's the right way, which means I want to check out the other way first. I want to heal a little bit too.